Not a mile from Kirkubbin, where the wild road turns stubborn, where the morn mountain breeze chops against the loch side, there's a yard down the lane with no statue or name. There's no fame and no pride. That's where Archibald Warwick died. In the days when kings trembled, as our bravest assembled to break from the darkness and set Ireland free. When peasants and pastors look past old disasters, put divisions aside. Out where Archibald Warwick died. When the pike and the Bible launched Ulster's revival, and the last field to fall it rose up once again, there young Archibald preached and his flock he beseeched, this is no planter's den. Come be brave Irish women and men. But in the foul breath of battle he heard the death rattle of his old congregation, all battered and torn. They buried his flock in the cherished green ribbons they'd worn. Archie preached of a land where we'd walk hand in hand, in a people's republic with God on our side, with no master beside us, no crown to divide us, just a union of men in the Garden of Eden again. So with pikes at the ready, they took Port of Ferry, drove red coats from Bangor to Donaghadee, till the flag over down was the harp with no crown, and the yards it was free. Then they watered the Liberty Tree. But in the foul breath of battle he heard the death rattle of his old congregation, all battered and torn. They buried his flock in the cherished green ribbons they'd worn. But the tide have it turned and the homesteads they burned, when the red coats remustered and shell bound the hinch. Not a rebel was spurred, no surrender was heard, and our leaders were lynched. British justice in Ireland was clinched. But Archie knew they were tougher, like our Lord they must suffer. When McCracken lost Antrim he never lost heart. For our own sons and daughters, with our own blood we'll water these fields where I taught. Just let history record that we fought. But in the foul breath of battle he heard the death rattle of his old congregation, all battered and torn. They buried his flock in the cherished green ribbons they'd worn. In the cold of October, when the fight was long over, and our brave summer soldiers all dead or at sea, with the French long surrendered and Leinster dismembered, and the yards now asleep, still in secret the old names they keep. But that Saturday morning, with an orange sun dawning, a detachment of redcoats came down Strangford Loch. There they gathered, each clan, every woman, each man, every child forced to see what the price of rebellion would be. They're the soldiers of Satan, with their gallows were waiting, and young Rev Archibald Warwick in a noose he was bound. In a robe white as snow there they lifted him low, not a foot from the ground, till the dark dance of death spun him round. And in the foul breath of battle he'd heard the death rattle of his old congregation, all battered and torn. They buried his flock in the cherished green ribbons they'd worn. But a bright day will come when our country is won, in a people's republic with God on our side. And we'll march hand in hand and united we'll stand, and we'll stand there with pride, out where Archibald Warwick died. Yeah, we'll stand there with pride, out where Archibald Warwick died.